I want to talk to you about this fascinating study that I recently came across by the director of the Center for Adolescence at Stanford University, William Damon. He found that 20% of young people today have a real clear vision and purpose for their life. That's like 1 in 5 know who they are, why they're here, and where they're going. They have a real sense of identity and meaning and direction for their world. And these young people who have this great level of sense of purpose also do better at school, they have high levels of resilience, they get on better with their peers, and general life satisfaction. 55% of young people have some goals, some aspirations, but their goals actually aren't their own. They're somebody else's. So they're not really living an authentic life, hence they derive no real sense of purpose from the goals that they actually do have. And 25%, almost a quarter of young people today, have no plans, no direction for their world, and literally just wandering aimlessly and completely disengaged. And as someone who works with young people almost every day, I know these statistics are pretty accurate. So what I want to do is I want to share with you 3 quintessential ideas that I think will help get you to take one step in the direction of who you are. And if you have goals, if you have a sense of purpose, help you maximize that to your fullest potential. Number 1 is this. First of all, we need to know that our life actually does have purpose. You have certain inclinations, certain proclivities, certain tendencies that come naturally to you. There are some causes that get under your skin that no one else seems to care about, but you react almost in a visceral way if you hear about that trauma or suffering of someone else. And sometimes when you see the problem, sometimes you're actually the solution. You're the answer to that problem. Second thing is we need to understand that our purpose is not static, it's dynamic in that it changes and evolves in every stage in our life. Our gifts and talents remain the same, but our purpose can evolve. For instance, when I was at high school, I was a track athlete, and those character strengths that I developed as an athlete, such as grit and focus and determination and confidence, I've actually been able to take to other areas of my life. So my gifts and talents will remain the same, but my purpose can evolve. It's dynamic. Third thing is, how do you actually discover your purpose when there seems to be so many different options available to us? Let me illustrate it like this. Have you ever been shopping? Of course you have. Ever walked into a shop and sometimes the sales assistants come up to you and they bother you? They go, "Oh, can I help you?" You say, no, I'm just looking. But they're really persistent. They say, "Well, what are you looking for?" And you say back to them something like this. "Well, you know what? I actually don't know, but I'll know it when I see it." That's what your purpose is like. You may not have the foggiest idea, but I guarantee you'll know it when you see it. I have students write to me 6 months after I've spoken to them. They say things like this. "Glenn, I went to a sporting game. It wasn't the athletes on the field, it was that physio. When that physio ran out to help that player, something on the inside of me came alive. Glenn, I went to a stage production. It wasn't the actors on the stage, it was that guy up in that lighting box. When I saw he could do that, his lights and the atmosphere he was able to create in that room, something on the inside of me came alive." You know it when you see it. Whenever I see other great communicators, people can take language and literally transform it and make it come alive inside of young people, I can't sit still on my seat. I begin to well up with tears because I know the greatness that lives on the inside of them is resonated with the greatness that lives on the inside of me. You'll know it when you see it. Some of us need to explore. We need to get outside of our comfort zone. We need to try something new, something fresh. Robotics, coding, learn that language, get involved with a charity, get involved in a startup. All I want you to do is just take one step in the direction of your dreams and goals. It doesn't matter how small the step is, as long as it's a step in the right direction.